Okay, good morning. We're back in the shop here for a little bit of trying to work on this wall back here, a little bit of shop upgrade. So I'll just turn this camera around, show you what we got going on today. Just a simple little bracket. So I got all the DeWalt tools that you saw. This is the order I think I want them in. These are just going to get little cubbies that they fit into. That's going to hang down. That's going to hang down. And these are going to hang down. I'm hopefully with a shelf above them for blades, jigsaw blades, and some miscellaneous stuff like that. So I'm building a bracket that's going to hang down right from there. It's going to stick out a little ways and hang down 6 inches. Should be enough to hang all those tools right there, and then get another thing in the back of it for the docking station, or maybe underneath it. So I have it underway here a little bit. You can see I have some pieces here. Here's the bottom of it. I'm just using some 3/8 CDX that I have left over from a project, some scraps, and there's a little drawing of what it's kind of going to look like, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. I want it to actually stick out a little bit from the cabinets so that I can reach them a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these and making this little project. So I'm thinking 1.25" brad nails and some glue to hold this whole thing together. More than enough by the time I get all the brackets in it. Oh yeah. Kind of missed a little bit with these couple brad nails. Let's try that new grinder out on that. That's perfect. Well, there's the basic shape of it. You can see I'm dealing with some pretty floppy plywood, but I'm thinking by the time I put all my little partitions in it, it's going to stiffen it up quite a bit. So yeah, there'll just be a little spot for that, and a little spot for that, and a little spot for all the tools right on down, except for a couple of them are going to be hanging. And I might put another little shelf in here, and I'll have, actually this is going to be screwed to the bottom of the cabinets, but another little spot maybe for, like I said, drill for saw blades and things like that. Gonna need a couple more. Nothing very fancy going on here. Just a simple shelving. I'll get this all fastened together, then I'll connect the dots and put a few more nails in it. It's gonna be plenty strong. This heavy cleat on the bottom of solid oak so I could have some girth in the back of it when I start cutting all these notches out. So let's just see if that's going to hang this thing. Just like that. That's how that's going to hang up in there. You see that? That's the way that baby works, just like that. Now it's going to hang there like that. I can always go in a little more with that if I want to. There's the hanging ones. Now I'm trying to figure out what color I'm going to do this. I'm probably just going to stain it with some gray stain to match the gray cabinets. Okay, the drill, the driver, and then the other saw. Somehow or another. Now, I might just stick that one in there like that. Kind of an oddball. I got my drill and I got my driver. Now I'm going to go in a little further with the drill. Okay, there, the drill's a little longer of a snout. That works great for the driver, but the drill, I'm going to go in and taper it down a little bit. Well, there's what I came up with so far, and everything is looking pretty good. I can put another little shelf in here, another little shelf in here, another little shelf in here, and another little shelf in here for a little storage compartments. And I think I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to cut this, the jigsaw, I'm going to cut that in so that these are kind of flush along here. So about another 4 inches on the jigsaw. I'm going to relieve the jigsaw in about another 4 inches. And then I think that's going to be about it. I'm going to stain it gray and hang it up there. Well, you can see this thing is not very fancy. You know, it's just a piece of CDX plywood. But I'm going to just hit it with the grinder real quick, take off the rough edges and the burrs. That's going to be it on the finish, and then a little stain. All good. I built the whole thing with the new tools, by the way, except for the air nailer. Okay, we are gonna stain this thing gray. I could paint it, you know, painting it would take a long time. It would look a lot nicer if I painted it with a nice gray to match the cabinets, but I have this gray stain here. This is gonna go on really quick, really easy, and really fast. That's why I'm doing it. And it's gonna look pretty cool. I'll just set that over there to dry for a little bit. You see I make a big mess on my bench. This is a Formica top I put on here a long time ago. Basically, I'll just wipe that stuff right off and throw the rag away. Staining that took about 10 minutes. I spent about 2 hours building it. I don't have endless time to work on this kind of stuff, so I gotta kind of stay in the get her done mode. Yeah, I'll take a little acetone, wipe that up, let that dry, wipe it down, and this project, hang it up tomorrow. Okay, it's time to hang this beast up. I'm gonna see if I can do this by myself. If not, I can always go get some help. Whoop, almost. I'm thinking right about there. And I'm screwing it right into the bottom of that cabinet. I may get some number 12s for that. These little 6s are not quite what I'm thinking. I drilled a hole in the bottom of this one so I could get it right up where I wanted it. Bit pretty good. You know, it's definitely solid enough. I wouldn't hang off of it, but it's going to hold the tools. I don't see why I need more than that. Well, let's just go ahead and throw some tools in there. Oh yeah, the way it sticks out, you can grab them nice and easy. That's pretty good. Now I just got to figure out a couple little shelves maybe in here. Little shelves for some smaller tools to go right up in there. And the docking stations, I'm thinking, I got to build something so they all go right here. Well, I got to have 4 of them up here. Somehow or another, maybe just 2 up here. Anyway, there it is this far. So that concludes this little shop upgrade that I did, hanging up all the cordless tools that we bought last week and did a unboxing on. If you see anything you like, hit that subscribe button. You always use your support. Thanks for watching.